Hi everyone, this is chemistry session. My name is Kapil Bagatkar and today I am going to start our first chemistry topic, which is some basic concepts of chemistry. Now first of all, you need to know what is chemistry. What do you mean by chemistry? We can say that chemistry is a science that deals with chemicals, or we can say that chemistry is a study of matter. Now what is matter? Matter is anything which has mass and volume. For example, this chalk we can consider as a matter. Why? Because it has some mass and it occupies some space in this room. Another example, if you pay attention here and there is air surround us. That air is called as matter. Why? Because we know that air contains some mass and it occupies some space or most of the space in this room. Then we have day-to-day life example. For example, soap that we use in day-to-day life. That soap is a matter. Then water, H2O. Is water is a matter? Yes, water is a matter. So everything around yourself, everything you see around yourself, around us is a matter. Now all matters are made of chemical. For example, soap. Is soap a chemical? Yes students, soap is a chemical. Then water. Water is also a chemical. Then air. Does air possesses chemical? Yes, air possesses chemical. So every matter is made of chemical. Even our body is made of chemicals. When you breathe, when you eat, chemical reaction is occur. Everything you do, that is chemistry. Now we should know that the importance of chemistry. Why chemistry is so important? We know that chemistry plays important role, vital role in the medicines. All drugs are chemical compound and their chemical action in the bodies save millions of lives. So again I repeat, chemistry is a study of matter. What type of study? So look at this chart. Chemistry is a study of matter. What type of study? Composition of matter, structure of matter, properties of matter, chemical reaction of matter and utilization of matter. So let us consider one example of matter such as H2O, water. I will write one example of matter such as water, H2O. Now what is the composition of water? H2O. Composition means the name of element present in the given substance. Which elements present in the given substance? So what should be the composition of water? Hydrogen and oxygen, because water contains 2 times hydrogen atom and 1 oxygen atom. So composition of water, that will be hydrogen and oxygen. So again, composition means the elements present in the given substance. Water contain hydrogen and oxygen. So hydrogen and oxygen are the composition of water. Next one, coming to this structure of water, H2O. I will draw the structure of water, H2O. In structure of water, the 2 hydrogen atoms connected to the oxygen atom by covalent bond. So I will draw the structure of water. Hydrogen connected to oxygen and then oxygen connected to second hydrogen atom. So this is the structure of water. So what should be the bond angle of water? 104 degree. Bond angle of water 104 degree. So this is how we consider the structure of water, H2O. One oxygen atom bonded to 2 hydrogen atom by 2 covalent bonds. And the next one is a properties. Coming to this properties, 2 properties, physical properties and chemical properties. Now what is the difference between physical properties and chemical properties? Physical properties are those where the composition of the substance will not change. For example, if you freeze the water, which means when you convert liquid water to solid ice, in that case the formula or the composition of the substance will not change. It remains as it is, and that will be H2O. But in case of chemical properties, which means chemical reaction, the composition of the substance will change. For example, when you react water with sodium metal, the water loses its identity, loses its existence, and that is called chemical properties or chemical reaction. For example, I will write the reaction between sodium metal and water here. When you react water with sodium metal, here the composition will change. The water loses its identity and the product form that should be sodium hydroxide 2 times NaOH plus liberation of hydrogen gas. So you can see over here, in case of chemical properties, the substance loses its identity, loses its composition. Means in case of chemical properties, the composition of the substance will change. Means the substance undergoes chemical change, which is not shown in case of physical properties, where the composition remain as it is. For example, liquid water converted to solid ice, in that case the formula or the composition will same, and that will be water, H2O. So that is the difference between physical properties and chemical properties. So that was regarding the definition of chemistry. Now what are compounds, what are elements, what are the states of matter, that we will see in the next part. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day.